Sean says, best case, if BP keeps playing at a high level, do you think Trey Lance would be content being a long-term backup as a 3rd overall pick?
No. Come on, man.
No, he's going to want to play at some point. He's been on the bench for 3 years.
If Trey Lance was content with being a long-term backup without ever really getting a shot, then he was never the right pick anyways. Because that's not the mental makeup you want.
Also, the last time he played a full season, he was 19.
Mm-hmm.
19. Evening, guys. Love your content, Grant and Jesse. Thank you, Jovel Bennett. I loved your Trey passes, Jesse. It shut a lot of people down, and still haters going to hate.
Oh,
that was great work.
Listen.
That was great work.
The hate on that video, through the roof. Through the roof. But, it is what it is.
The coach says this is where you guys are tone deaf. He's talking about you. I'm not tone deaf.
No, he's not talking about. Okay.
I'm not tone deaf. The main job of a head coach is to coach coaches. All caps, 3 exclamation points. For emphasis. That means that he really means it. All success and all caps, failure of coaches falls on Kyle. Shake my head.
Whoa. What? Hold on a second, coach. Let's rewind the tape a little bit and look at the instant replay.
Shake my head.
What did I say? Those coaches are doing well, but they are coached by Kyle Shanahan, and then they coach the players and get the best out of them. Rewind the tape and you'll see that. So you guys, I feel a little offended. I'm just saying.
So is that how you felt about Brian Billick 20 years ago with the Ravens? Like, look, Marvin Lewis is good, but this is Brian Billick's team. It's all Brian Billick. Is that how you felt? I just want to know. I'm asking you. Please respond in all caps with many exclamation points. Emphasis. David Baker says, do you think he was shaking his head as he typed it? He was like, I think he was. If you type
like
SMH, you have to be.
Every time he types something in my
Do
chat.
you ever type LOL, but you're not actually LOLing? Because I feel like that's a little disingenuous. You wrote that you were laughing out loud, but were you? Did you? That's my question.
Yeah.
Can you just type SMH if you're not actually SMHing?
If you type LOL and you do it in a condescending way, that's like, you might as well have thrown out the clown emoji.
You might as well call him bro at that point. I'm just here to give you money to buy your dad a good bottle of wine. No, I already paid up. But thank you for helping me gain money back after buying nice bottles of wine. All Niners says CMC has had more success running with Purdy, and I think it's because of the increased play action. Teams are defending the QB rollout. Yep. Also, teams can't believe that the Niners are throwing down the field all of a sudden. They're like, double move? Oh, we don't defend those against this team. Oh my God. Like, Christian McCaffrey and Brandon Ayuk were wide freaking open because the Bucs were like, there's no way. There's no way. I guess Todd Bowles didn't do his homework about Brock Purdy.
Ayuk waited for that ball for like 5 seconds. It felt like he was just like,
it was just
good touchdown.
Yeah. Henry Cavill is no longer Superman. Jimmy, you next. Hey. Well, he's got a good thing on with Subway. Uh-oh. David Baker David. Just a second. I think we'll be fine without number 19 for a bid. He hasn't been real productive this year. That's fair.
You know what, though? This is the worst time for that injury because Deebo Samuel in the last 2 games, the explosiveness all of a sudden had returned. Now, if he sits out the final 4 games,
will he
maybe falls out of shape
back
again? It doesn't. I don't know.
Good point. Camelot's Red and Gold says NFL on CBS has a quarterback ranking post on Twitter, and Big Rooster Brock is listed at 15 of 32 after 7 quarters. Purdy making some noise. Hey, God love him, man. I hope this could all come crashing down tomorrow. Every time the Niners have ever been hyped up, and I came to Seattle to watch them play, it's been miserable. Every single time. I've never, ever covered a win here for the 49ers.
So blame Grant if something crazy happens.
I mean, what you talking about? Willis says topic speculation. Kyle tells his quarterbacks where to throw. Ratio of Purdy following versus off script. Kyle accept since he's third last pick rookie. I want to say Kyle addressed this the other day. He's like, it's not like I'm in the headset telling them if it's cover 2, throw here. He said that. He said that like word for word. So
yeah, like nobody said that, Kyle. Why are you like all of a sudden coming out of nowhere to say this?
I don't know. He addressed it. Go back and check it out. Muhammad says Jimmy has happy feet and refuses to take advantage of outside the number throws that Kyle schemes up and throws to a contested Kittle through the middle. Yeah. And he can't miss these sacks. He can't avoid these sacks that Brock has been avoiding so far.
Yep.
McCaffrey is not Roger Craig. Use the big guy. Agree. Big time agree. Christopher says BP's mobility and scrambling makes all the difference in his success so far. All defenses know Jimmy's ceiling. I got something, not a hot take, but you probably haven't thought of it. The most mobile quarterback of the last 15 years for the Niners, Colin Kaepernick, really fast. But Brock Purdy is more elusive in the pocket than Colin Kaepernick was.
Yeah, I agree with that.
What a nice trait.
Yeah, elusiveness and speed are completely different things. I don't think Trey Lance is elusive in the pocket at all. I think he's strong in the pocket and he can shrug off, players reaching around and grabbing his shoulder pads and whatnot, but he's not elusive in the pocket.
Clayton says Niners win tomorrow. I'll give Kyle NFC West Coach of the Year. Clayton will do it personally. Love it.
Deliver it to him.
Austin McDonald says Kyle Shanahan should be at least top 5 Coach of the Year. I agree. You and Nick Wright have hit the nail on the head for years about Jimmy G. QB wins is a mythical stat. Yeah, and the Niners have been trying to do the pump and dump with Jimmy Garoppolo since they realized they got a lemon. Not a lemon. Maybe Debo needs some Marshawn Lynch Skittles.
Instead of
He's a Mike
Starburst?
Nice guy.
Is that the problem?
Nice a good bottle of wine for love. Now, okay,
wow.
So David Baker paid. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. That was very nice. The next bottle of wine I buy my dad, I will put a little inscription, courtesy of David Baker.
Yeah,
that was very nice.
Because he's going to lose a bet here real soon with his dad.
Yeah, that's what I do.